Hello everyone. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how we submit the secondary claims through Inovalon. We'll be showing you how it will be done automatically and how to enable those automated features, as well as how to do it manually if the automated features are not turned on. So let's get started. First of all, before we start to work in Inovalon with the claims, we need to make sure, the options in the actions button are, ready. So first of all, you need to go to the insurance tab and then click on the actions button of the primary insurance. Then click edit and let's get familiar with these options here. So the none option is used when the primary insurance, automatically crosses over to the secondary, such as traditional Medicare Part B. And this option, once you click here, this option which you can see here, secondary on file. This option needs to be selected when the primary will not forward automatically to the secondary insurances. And for the rest of these options, you have to choose the particular code according to the Medicare insurance that you have. So these Medicare codes needs to be selected, or these options, Medicare options, needs to be selected only when the secondary pair is Medicare. And you have to make sure with the Medicare pair on which code needs to be selected, which number from your insurance type code needs to be selected. So for this case, since we do not have secondary pair as Medicare, but we have it as Blue Cross Blue Shield, and since for this patient the primary claims, the primary did not automatically get forwarded to secondary, we need to select secondary on file. And once you have selected this option, just click Save. All right. So once this is saved, we can move on to the Inovalon and let's select the desired claim. Okay, so now in this original claim, we have to work in the original claim first, and we have to add the insurance tab. So now the steps that I'm going to show you, we are going to manually submit the secondary claim. And the reason we have to submit the secondary claims manually currently is because this option in primary insurance section, the secondary on file, this was not exactly enabled previously. So as a result, the current claims in the Inovalon does not have the automated secondary or the automatic secondary features enabled in it. So since we have just enabled these options, so the automated secondary option will be enabled in the future Inovalon claims. So I will be showing you what to do when you do not have that automated feature turned on for any claims. So you have to go to the original claim and then you have to click on the add insurance tab and then select a secondary tab. And then here you have to write Y18. So Y as in yes, yes, and then 18. And then just click on an empty space. And once you click on an empty space, you can see that these information just came here automatically. However, if you do not see this information, if the information do not come here automatically, you can just scroll up and you can check that this information are already available here, the patient's first name, last name, as well as the patient address. So then you have to click on the pair section. And once you click on the pair section, you have to either search the pair name or you have to search through the pair ID. I'm searching it through pair ID. And this is the pair name that we need to select for secondary pair name that we need to select for this client, and click apply. And then we have to copy paste the pair ID. And the next thing to do is to copy paste the secondary member ID here. So once we have put copy pasted all this information and the secondary tab is set for this particular claim, we will save the claim. And the reason why we are only saving the claim is to preserve the paid status of this original claim. So yes. So once the claim has been saved, when you go to copy option, you can see that there, create secondary claim will come here automatically. So just to let you know, since the secondary on file option here, again, this option was not enabled before. This is the reason we had to go through this manual process. But if this option, since this option is enabled now, the future claims will automatically have this option in the original claim. So you do not really have to enable, you do not really have to go through these steps that we did right now. You do not have to go through these manual steps for the future claims. So we'll be clicking on create secondary claim. Yes. No. And then we'll click on professional claims again and go back to the list. And as you can see, the copy secondary is already created here. And then we'll be clicking on this claim. And as you can see, once you enter here, you can see that all the claim adjudication information has been given here automatically. And once this is done, once you are done checking, you don't really have to check, but once you're done checking, you can just save and validate the claim. And the claim is released. So this is how we are currently submitting the secondary claims through Inovalon. Thank you so much.